Well, we already have a caller on the line waiting to speak with you. Deborah, calling us from Tuscaloosa. Deborah, thank you so much for staying up late with us tonight. Please go right ahead with your question.
Yes. You apply for a power of attorney for a brain-injured grown child.
Do me a favor, Deborah, repeat that question one more time, if you will.
How do you apply for a power of attorney for your child, but he's grown and he's got a traumatic brain injury?
Great question.
Okay. And I think it sounds kind of to me more like if you're getting a guardianship or something like that over a child, and you may need to first contact a lawyer that handles that kind of like a conservatorship or guardianship, and then I believe that would be in the probate court before the domestic court, but just see if you can find a lawyer that handles that specific thing, because it can be very complicated.
And that is not, the power of attorney is not the perfect tool for what I think she's trying
Right.
to do. A power of attorney, you have to be able to grant a power of attorney. So you have to have the capacity for me to say, Catherine, I want you to be making my decisions because I'm not going to be able to make them for X, Y, Z reasons.
Okay.
So that's not the perfect situation. I think a guardianship is more in tune with what she's looking for, unless the cognitive dysfunction is very minor.
Okay. Sure. And talk about the difference. So a guardianship does not require that person's permission per se, even if it's an adult?
A guardianship is something granted to you by the court.
Okay.
It's via court order. So you go to a judge, and sometimes the person doesn't want a guardian, but needs one. So you go to the court, probate court, and the judge will review all the circumstances surrounding the request for guardianship and either grant it or not grant it. Where a power of attorney, you don't even need a court. You just go to a lawyer, and I go, Catherine, and I probably should do this actually, let Catherine make decisions for me. They would probably be better decisions. But I would just grant her that authority.
Okay.
So two different vehicles, but Deborah, I think the one you're looking for is a guardianship.
So would you suggest she start maybe with her local probate court in her county, calling
Absolutely.
there and having a discussion?
And just, you can do an internet search locally for lawyers that would help you with guardianship, mostly probate lawyers, people that do wills and estates and that sort of stuff. And we have a bunch that have been on the show that do great work here in town.
Yes, wonderful. Well, Deborah, certainly wish you the very best and your son with that situation. It sounds like it might be challenging.